My wife has been having lunch with my mother every other Thursday for 2 years. I found out when my mother's assisted living facility called to update her emergency contact. My wife was already listed. My mother and I haven't spoken since 2019. Her choice. She'd decided I'd failed her in ways she never fully named. I stopped chasing an explanation after 2 years. Ellen knew all of this. She'd watched me grieve it and held me through the worst of it. When the coordinator asked if Ellen's role should be updated to primary contact, I said I needed a moment. I drove home before I'd finished the call. Ellen and I have been married 8 years. She grew up in a family that fixed things, stayed in rooms, didn't let people drift without a fight. She'd seen what the estrangement cost me and said once that she hated watching someone lose their mother while she was still alive. I thought that was empathy. I told her every detail, what my mother had said, what I'd tried, how it ended. I handed her the whole map, and she used it. Ellen made excuses every other Thursday for 2 years. A client lunch, a standing appointment she never specified. I hadn't questioned it because I trusted her, and Thursdays were quiet. I found a calendar notification on her phone in December. She'd left it charging on the counter. Lunch with V. Every other Thursday, going back to February 2022. My mother's name is Vivian. I stood at that counter a long time before I put the phone back. I pulled her car's GPS history that night. The address that came up every other Thursday was 12 minutes from our house, my mother's assisted living facility. I'd been paying part of that bill since 2020 without speaking to her. The facility had called looking for contact updates. Ellen had been visiting every other Thursday for 2 years, and the staff knew her name. I typed the address into Google Maps and sat in my driveway. I drove to the facility the next morning. The receptionist greeted me and asked if I was there to see Vivian. I said yes. She said Ellen usually came Thursdays, but Vivian always loved a surprise. I asked how long my wife had been visiting. She said since last February, that Vivian lit up every time. Said Vivian kept a photo of Ellen on her nightstand. She turned the computer to show me the visit log. 41 entries. I asked for a printed copy. My mother was in the common room. She looked up and saw me, and her face did something I hadn't seen in 5 years. It softened. She said my name like she used to before things went wrong. I sat across from her and didn't say anything about Ellen. I asked how she'd been. She said better lately. Said she had someone who came and talked. She said, "She loves you, you know." Said it like it was obvious. I didn't know what to do with that. I asked Ellen that night while she was making dinner. I said I drove to Brookfield this morning. She turned around slowly. I said 41 visits. She set the spatula down. I asked when she'd planned to tell me. She said she wasn't sure there would be a right time. I asked what she'd been trying to do. She said your mother was sick and alone and she'd never stopped loving you, and someone needed to be the bridge. I said that was my bridge to cross. My mother had reached out to Ellen through Instagram in 2021, found her through my profile and sent one message. "I'd like to get to know you." Ellen had gone the first time out of curiosity. My mother had cried and said she didn't know how to reach me. Ellen had gone back because she believed her. I asked if she thought it was her decision to make. She said yes. Without apology. I hadn't expected that. My mother called last week. First call in 5 years. Said Ellen had told her to try. Her voice was different, smaller. I said I knew about the visits.